This is exactly right.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres: sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Earsay on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's U.S.-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models,
including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid and the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
Plus, there's the bold and stylish Elantra loaded with the latest tech.
Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 9.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Goodbye.
Welcome to My Favorite Murder, Minisode 22.
Is it 22?
The one where we get back on track.
Oh.
Did you listen to last week's Minisode?
No, I get scared listening.
It's horrifying.
Why?
And you're right to be scared. And I just tried to listen this morning to
Is that the one we talked about the salt water?
I mean, it was a real study, and something's very wrong.
So you want to not chit chat? You want to get straight to the murder?
No, I feel like it's important that we chit chat, but I don't know. It's a self-loathing issue. It's difficult to look back on the work that you've done.
Wow, that's why I don't listen to it.
Yeah. It's a smart move.
I did in the beginning, and then I was just like, all right, we're good for now.
It's hard not to fall into it, though, because do you ever do that thing where you're like, pretend you're someone else?
Yeah,
and listen as another person?
What I do is pretend that someone else is listening for the first time.
And what would that sound like to that person?
At what point would they be like, this isn't for me?
For me, in that exercise, it was like 7 seconds in.
Yeah. And right now, it's probably right now for someone.
Yeah, if not 7 seconds ago.
So, okay, let's get on track.
So, starting now, Stephen. Welcome to My Favorite Murder, Minisode.
That's Karen Kilgariff.
And that's Georgia Hardstark. Boy, do we love to talk about murder. Do you?
Yes, you do, because you send us your hometown murders, the things that happen in your hometown or to your family or to your family friends, to your college town.
To that one barber that you grew up near but didn't know, never talked to directly.
Rode on a bus with their son.
Yep. Knew them 4 degrees of Kevin Bacon away.
Totally. So we're going to we just read you a couple of those because they're so good and, fuck it.
It seems clear. I think our point is clear.
Yeah.
I think people understand what's happening.
We're back on track.
Do I go first? Sure. Great, because first of all, let me belch 7 times straight into the mic. The subject line of the first email here is, the time my dad fought Ottis Toole. Ding, 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 ding. Hi, ladies. I recently started listening to your podcast and am completely hooked. In one of the earlier episodes, you mentioned serial killer Ottis Toole. I'm pretty sure I called him Otis, though.
Is it Ottis?
It's Ottis,
okay.
Yeah. And I had to share with you this story from my father. My father worked for the Tallahassee Police Department, the TPD, for a long time, around 12 years or so. He has some crazy, horrifying, fucked up stories during this time with the TPD. I bet he does. But this one takes the cake for me. I'm sure you've heard of the serial killer Ottis Toole. As it turns out, he did a stint in the Tallahassee jail while my dad worked there. My dad told me once how Toole recounted to him how he murdered a woman, sliced off her breast, then he and Henry Lee Lucas drove around with it on the dash of their van. So gross. Yeah. But you probably haven't heard about the man with whom Toole shared his jail cell, Joe Nixon. He was convicted of the kidnapping and murder of a local woman from the Governor's Square Mall parking lot in Tallahassee. He took her to a remote location, tied her to a tree with jumper cables, then set her on fire. So Toole and...
That's everything I hate.
Yes, it's really awful. Also, Ottis Toole is like one of the most awful looking, because he just looks like he does not give one fuck about anything. He's so frightening.
He looks like he takes, and I think he did, pleasure in other people's immense suffering.
Yes, he's like if it were a character in a horror movie, you'd be like, that guy's a little too much.
Right.
Let's turn it down.
It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre characters.
Yeah, it looks like he's wearing a prosthetic forehead, but it's his real forehead.
He's the one that admitted to killing John Walsh's son, Adam Walsh, right? Mm-hmm. Which we don't know for sure, but John Walsh believes it.
I don't believe it.
I don't either.
It's that missing front tooth story.
And the ears. So when they found was supposedly Adam Walsh's head in a creek, but then if you look at the side by side of the head, and which is horrifying, the ears are different. There's a missing tooth, whatever. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, no, it's not the same kid. But they just,
fair enough.
2 5-year-old roughly 5-year-old boys dead in the same area. They want that to be the same.
Sure. We all do.
Okay, so let's talk about Joe Nixon. He was one of the less famous Nixons. He was convicted of So Toole and Nixon are sharing a cell in the jail on the top floor, and one of the day guards, including my dad, noticed that water's leaking from above. So they go upstairs and find that Toole and Nixon have purposefully clogged their toilet, and water was quickly flooding the cell. In addition to that, the pair were butt-ass naked and covered in soap to make themselves slippery.
What?
But that's not the craziest part. They'd each fashioned a number of shanks and had them grasped in their fists between their fingers, Wolverine style.
Oh my God.
They were basically trying to force the police to open the cell and then fight their way out. Absolutely bonkers. The sheriff was present and told them to cut it out.
Cut it out, you two jokers.
You boys back to bed right now. Otherwise, he'd have to send in some police, including my dad, to quote-unquote disarm them. The men refused, so my dad had to go and wrestle a slippery, naked, and armed Ottis Toole to the ground.
Jesus.
As my dad said while telling me this story, quite the nice gentleman.
Wow.
Best, Callie. That's hilarious.
Wow, that's fucked up. Man.
No, Ottis Toole is the guy in the horror movie that the girl gets away and she's right at the edge of the forest and the man picks her up in the truck and she's crying and saying, thank you so much, I just had to go to the hospital. And he goes, okay, hold on real quick, we're going to go up here. And he drives her back to the house that she just escaped from.
Yep, and they're buddies.
Yeah.
Because you never expect a duo.
That's right.
It's like not fair.
It's hard enough to just like find a friend that you want to have lunch with, much less that you're going to just murder people all over the place.
Oh my God. Oh no. All right.
Between Henry Lee Lucas and Ottis Toole, which one do you think was perpetually late all the time?
Why do you ask?
I was an hour and 15 minutes late to the recording today, everybody. I think that's a real Ottis Toole move of me.
Do you think it's Ottis?
I think Ottis is the one that's like, what? Sorry, I thought it was at 4.
And Henry is like, I was here right on time.
Please. I was here meditating.
Okay. This is called My Brother and the Texas Murder House.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Karen and Georgia. My name is Bonnie, and I'm from Dallas, but I have a half-brother who grew up in a small North Texas town with his mother. When he was in high school, he joined a club that I guess you could say was like a Crime Stopper group for teens. Sounds fucking awesome.
It really does.
How did we not have that at my high school?
Crime Stopper? What the hell are they going to do?
I think they're going to sit around talking about murder, which
Yeah.
We do.
Maybe spy on some people who are suspicious in their town.
Totally. Fucking dig it. Teens. One day, the group was invited to the local sheriff's station for a tour and meet and greet type situation. This led to a little Q&A sesh, and one student asked the sheriff which case had stuck with him the most in all of his years on the job. The sheriff went on to tell a heartbreaking story about a man who lost his mind, shot and killed his wife, and then shot and killed himself. Of course, the students were intrigued and continued to ask more questions about the case. That's when the sheriff, for reasons I can't wrap my head around, brought out the case file and showed the students the friggin' crime scene photos. The list of things sheriff should not do. Number 1, show children photos of dead bodies. Am I right? And anyway, here's the good part. As my brother looked at the photos, he couldn't help but feel like something felt familiar. When he came across the photo of the front of the house, he realized that it was his motherfucking house.
No!
All caps.
What?
He went on to discover that the room the wife was shot and killed in was his bedroom. No, thank you, sir. Bye-bye. I never really learned too many details about the murder-suicide, so I'm sorry I can't explain more about that, but I still felt like this was a story you two might like to hear. That's correct. Anyways, you guys are the tits.
100% correct.
You guys are the tits. The theme of this one is tits.
Yep.
This minisode.
In every way.
And your podcast is one of my favorite things of all time, so keep up the good work. XOXO Bonnie. Thanks, Bonnie.
Thanks, Bonnie. That was, I mean, bad enough that you're looking at crime scene photos, but then to have that, like, gotcha moment.
No, that story could have been done with just the sheriff showed them crime scene photos.
Yeah, but no, it was not.
Jesus.
That's so awful.
I've seen crime scene photos, but I've never, you see one off. I've never seen like a folder with actual, like the crime scene photos that detectives used.
I mean, there was somebody that was talking about that for one of the cases. I think maybe a live show we did, and somebody talking about it afterward. A relative of theirs had to look at all the crime scene. Was it Ted Bundy or something?
I don't know.
I can't remember, but just how that was the part. Maybe they were a policeman or something. Just that the evidence was so upsetting.
Oh, it was a bunch of jury members.
Yeah.
Right? And they needed PTSD treatment.
Yes.
That was jury.
Because, it can only be one of the like 8 stories we've done on the road.
Right.
But I guess I didn't think about that like anytime I watch any of this stuff, I close my eyes all the time.
Yeah.
Like this, I'll get like a sense of it and close my eyes. But if it's anything like the person is dead, you can see how they were murdered and they're looking at the camera. No.
See, I'm the opposite.
You look at it?
I look at like what knots did they tie? How tight were the ropes? I don't know why. I just feel like
they'll tell you though.
Not in a like excited way, in a like horrified.
Yeah, you got to see it.
Yeah, and I just also feel like obligated in a weird way, like to the victim to know what they went through.
Narrator telling you that's not enough. You got to see it for yourself.
Yeah,
with your own eyes.
I need to get my own PTSD. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I see. That's a bit of you're going to put on a hair shirt for your interest. You're going to like make yourself suffer a tiny bit.
A hair shirt?
That's what the old old monks used to put on really itchy shirts as a way to suffer for the Lord.
Oh.
I always bring it back.
It sounds like, yeah, that's funny. It's not funny. It's funny. All right, give me one more.
Okay. This says, don't go to Poughkeepsie, don't get murdered. Hi, Karen, Georgia, Stephen, Elvis, Mimi. My hometown murder comes to you from the town where I went to college, Poughkeepsie, New York. It's the last stop on the Metro North Hudson line from Grand Central, and it doesn't really have anything worthwhile except a mall with a Target attached, which couldn't be more worthwhile. A life-saving thing. Okay, from November 1996 to August 1998, a man named Kendall Francois picked up sex workers from Main Street in downtown Poughkeepsie, brought them back to his parents' house on Fulton Avenue, had sex with them, strangled them, and then hid their bodies in the attic and crawl spaces of his parents' house. That was a separate phrase just for
got it.
To really underline it. Well, his parents lived there. Oh, another separate sentence.
Yeah, they're like dramatic effects, but it's like you can't really tell with periods.
Francois was 75 inches tall. What?
I don't know what that means.
How tall is that? 6 feet? What the fuck? Why are we doing it that way?
I don't know. Is that how you do it in Poughkeepsie?
12 is 72, right?
Poughkeepsie, come on.
Oh, Poughkeepsie, they're like kind of metric, so they do things.
Even though it's
inches aren't metric. Shit. Francois was 75 inches tall. Oh, sorry. That's what it says in the mugshot, and I'm too tired for the math.
Oh, they're one of us. I love it.
Why don't I just read the rest of the sentence? I do that all the time. Okay. Had a reputation for being violent with sex workers, was nicknamed Stinky because he apparently had really terrible hygiene. A winning combination.
Oh, God.
On September 1st, 1998, a woman whom Kendall Francois had abducted managed to break free from his assault and escape the house on Fulton Avenue. She told a woman at a nearby gas station that she'd been assaulted and then walked away. The woman flagged down police officers, pointed them in the victim's direction. Police located the victim, took her back to the station for questioning, where she filed a complaint against Francois. Police went to Francois' home to ask him to come into the station for further questioning. He went with them willingly and was soon arrested after confessing to most of his crimes. He pled not guilty, was convicted of 8 counts of first-degree murder and 8 counts of second-degree murder, and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Because Francois' defense attorney got him to plead guilty before the DA could ask for the death penalty, he avoided trial by jury. And since the death penalty could only be given by a jury, he avoided the death penalty completely. Apparently, this was some loophole in the New York legal system at the time, and it sounds like bullshit. Francois died in 2014 at the age of 43, apparently due to the HIV he contracted from one of his victims.
What a dick.
Jesus. Okay, all of his victims were petite white women with short brown hair, brown or hazel eyes, ranging from 25 to 51, and almost all of them were reported missing by their mothers. Because they were sex workers, police didn't prioritize the missing persons reports, and it's generally believed Francois could have been stopped sooner had police not devalued the missing women because of their sex worker status. My freshman year of college, I would walk by the murder house on Fulton Avenue a couple times a week on my way from tutoring at Poughkeepsie Middle School, where Kendall Francois was working as a hall monitor at the time of the murders. Very bad murdery vibes, even though it's been completely fixed up. I think it was the residential life director of my college who lived there for a while I was a student. I don't think I could be paid to live in a murder house unless I decided I never wanted to sleep again. We're wrapping it up now. A really terrible B-list horror movie was made inspired by the Poughkeepsie murders called the Poughkeepsie Tapes. It was pulled from distribution shortly after it was made in 2007, but there are extended trailers available on YouTube. At one point in college, some dude made me watch one of them late at night, and YouTube had actually removed the audio on the video because it was too disturbing.
Oh my God.
I made the dude walk me back to my dorm because I was so scared. Apparently the movie got released for real in 2014. I just read the Wikipedia for it, and now I want to bleach my eyeballs, so proceed with caution.
Joe DeRosa and Pat Walsh have seen it.
I bet they have, right?
Yeah.
The Poughkeepsie Tapes. So that's the Poughkeepsie murders. Don't go to Poughkeepsie. Don't get murdered. Katie. Wow, thanks, Katie.
At the point where it's life in prison without the possibility of parole, do you care that the death penalty isn't an option? I feel like at that
personally?
point, yeah. I feel like at that point for me, I'm like, well, he's fucking gone.
Yes, for sure. He's not out hurting people.
No.
That's all that matters.
If it was the option of life in prison with the possibility of parole, which then probably the death penalty wouldn't be an option, then I'd be like, no, fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Right? No, I don't want him to fucking get out of there. And
it's so hard because these people that are like multiple offenders or lifelong offenders, it seems so insane. It just seems to be a different... just a different echelon of crime and how people should be punished.
Yeah.
If people are like rabid dogs that can't stop killing other human beings.
Yeah, it's not all the same like people who can be rehabilitated.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
And as much as I want to like vehemently get behind abolishing the death penalty, I think we read too many cases where it's like, no, I think that this person, not that I think I want to kill them or
you just want someone else to kill them.
I just don't think that there's fucking scary blights on humanity.
For sure. I know. You know what I think would be interesting is how much the study of like sociopaths and psychopaths and how like the mental element of killers comes into play to actually, you know, it's that thing of like, well, so I think it's sociopaths. They can't be rehabilitated. There's no, if you don't have a conscience,
you can't build one.
It does. Yeah. I mean, which is not to say all sociopaths are evil, because lots of people like to talk about that.
And you can build an understanding of what's right and wrong. If you're not a fucking murderer, which I'm sure a lot of sociopaths aren't.
Yep. Plenty aren't.
Then you can be, you know, you can teach that, but
it's the idea that it's like when a dog has rabies, it will only wants to do one thing.
Yeah.
And you can, it's just that, I think. But I mean, we're talking about human beings. It's just the worst. It's the worst topic. This. I know.
Okay.
And we're also facing a prison planet future where, because privatized prisons are going to make rich people richer, then it'll be everybody will love throwing people away forever. Yeah. That's what I hate. Is just, you just better make sure you have the right person.
This is chill.
This is so cool for a mini.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Vacation planning should feel like a breeze, not a deep dive into countless travel sites searching for the best deal.
With Cheap Caribbean's Budget Beach Finder, you can search every destination and every date all in one search.
You'll save time and money with the Budget Beach Finder.
Say goodbye to endless scrolling and tab hopping, and hello to Budget Beach Bliss at your fingertips.
Go to cheapcaribbean.com to try out the Budget Beach Finder and see just how stress-free vacation planning should be.
Goodbye.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye.
All right, one more. You ready for this? Okay. I love your podcast. My friend just turned me onto it. What?
The way you said that was like, I don't care what anybody says. Yeah. I love your podcast.
I love your podcast.
No, you know what? I love it.
Despite what everyone says, I love your podcast.
I love it.
My friend turned me onto it. I was racking my brain trying to come up with a good hometown murder story and had completely forgotten about this gem. Enjoy. If you use this for any purpose, please don't link back to my real name, just in case. Bitches be crazy. No shit. So in 2006, that was from me. So in 2006, in a time of MySpace and AOL Instant Messenger, I had a part-time job at a grocery store or pharmacy in an affluent suburb of Chicago. I went away to college downstate, but continued to work there when I was home for breaks and weekends. In the fall of my freshman year, a guy from my high school who had been a year or two older than me found me via MySpace and started chatting with me. I didn't know him, but I did know his younger brother. I kept making reference to the fact that I had a boyfriend, and he'd throw in a sly, "So, smiley face. I was intrigued enough to chat with him. So a few weeks passed where I'd hear from him primarily on Friday and Saturday nights. He was flirty, but never inappropriate. And I kept getting the feeling that he was broken, like bad things had happened to him, like he had a rough life. One weekend in the fall when I was home, I learned that my coworker had died. She was in her 40s and I'd worked with her once or twice, but was never close with her. We had a cast of interesting characters while I'd been working there, including a medium or astrologist. And so she didn't strike me as very memorable. But then I learned that she had been murdered. Or what?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you're saying,
yeah, exactly. I was surprised.
It sounded like a what?
I immediately thought of heart disease.
Heart disease.
That's what gets most middle-aged women.
The end.
So please watch what you eat.
Yeah, donate too. Where I'm from was not a place where murders happen. It is the only murder I've ever heard of happening here, and was completely swept under the rug. No one talked about it, and everyone proceeded forth as if it had never happened. But not me. I became obsessed with it. Duh, she said. It turns out she had been murdered in a fairly abandoned industrial area of town. Her second job was delivering pizzas at a pizza place where her son also worked. Apparently, she swapped shifts with him that night because her son was, quote, sick. I don't know the specifics of the murder, but I know that she was shot when she delivered a pizza to this abandoned area, and the murderer was a drug lord. Her son owed the guy money. They had planned on murdering him that night, but she showed up instead, so I guess they were like, fuck it, this is fine, we'll just murder her. I started to put the pieces together. Her son was the guy that had been chatting with me from MySpace. I was completely obsessed with this murder for like a month of my freshman year. So the next time the guy messaged me, I said something generic like, I just found out about your mom. I worked with her and I'm really sorry to hear about what happened. At that point, I didn't know he had played any role in the death, just that she had been killed. And he acted weird that I had said anything at all and never talked to me again. I didn't drive down the road she was killed on for like 7 years. It gave me the creeps. See.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say the son did it. Like, then it turned out that he did it or something.
Planned it or like paid people to do it or something.
Yeah. But it turned out it was purely like revenge.
It was like supposed to be him.
Wow.
Which almost feels like he's partly culpable in a way.
Well,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, not just like accidentally, but like...
Yeah, if you owe money to drug lords, bad things are going to happen to you and your family. Yeah. Probably.
Don't do it, you guys.
It's, you know what? Get a friend to go in with you on a nice bag of bad grass.
Yeah.
Smoke that. And
we know you're
leave the drug lords alone.
There's some people listening to this right now who are packing their backpacks to go meet their drug lord.
Please unpack it.
Unpack, stay home.
Just relax.
Have a nice cup of tea.
You could actually, you could have a completely drug-free day. Yeah. I made it sound like smoking bad pot is your only option. No drugs are also an option.
I mean, it's, you're human.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to give them as drug addicts something that they needed.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what they beg for.
Well, you guys send us your hometown murders at myfavoritemurder@gmail. And you guys, thank you for writing these. They're fucking fun and depressing.
It's super involved, and it's everyone's got a story.
Yeah,
we want to know all of them.
We do.
Thanks for sending them in. Stay sexy
and don't get murdered. Elvis, you want a cookie? He's on top of the fridge right now. Give him a second to.
Come do your line,
Elvis. Your line.
I'm bringing them up.
All right. Want a cookie?
There he is.
That's not a goat. That's a cat. Bye.
Bye.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres: sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Earsay on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, whatever turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye. Cheap Caribbean's Jet Set July sale is here.
Right now, save $200 on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with promo code 200BEACH.
Whether you're dreaming of Cancun, Jamaica, or the Dominican Republic, your next vacay just got more affordable.
Don't let summer pass you by without the beach.
Use promo code 200BEACH and get more sand for your dollar.
Head to cheapcaribbean.com today to book your beach vacay.
Goodbye.